Hi there, it's Dre, day 6 of the Master Cleanse. First off, I have to say that I ate something last night. I'm in Flagstaff right now, and I came out for my sister's 14th birthday. My sisters and I, we all came together as a surprise to my little sister, made her dinner, got her a cake, and all that good stuff. And while I was cooking last night, I happened to, I started eating the avocados I was cutting up without even thinking about it. So there you have it. My first food that I broke this cleanse with was avocados. And I wasn't even hungry when it happened. You know, day 4 and day 5 went so good. I was eating, the way I was supposed to eat. And, well, not eating, but I was drinking my lemonade and flushing and doing my smooth moves, everything was really good. I wasn't even hungry. So, eating on the cleanse, last night, the avocados really wasn't even worth it for me. Afterwards, I got really, really tired, and I just got this sense of, this sadness fell over me. It was really unexplained how it happened, and it's probably just my body kind of freaking out about, I hadn't eaten in 5 days, and then all of a sudden I put something solid in my body, and so, there you have it. I ate, and, I've also decided, I woke up this morning and decided that I'm going to continue cleansing. I can't say, I've gone 6 days, because obviously I didn't, but, I'm going to see how much longer I can go. The other day I bought a huge, it must be like a gallon of maple syrup, because I was going through it so quickly that I bought another one, enough to last 10 days, I'm sure. And, the maple syrup seriously is not, cheap. It's definitely expensive. I think I spent, $20 something on it. So, I'm going to keep cleansing till that sucker's gone. That's just, that's what I'm going to do. I just feel that there needs to be more cleansing. Even with these 5 days that I had did, I was still having, bowel movements, and it had been 5 days since I've had anything solid. And something about that is just really disgusting, because that means all that was just kind of chilling, just kind of hanging out. And, yeah, so I think I definitely need more cleansing. And, yeah, so that's the thing with these cleanses. You can't eat anything, because it does. Your body, finally gets used to not, digesting anything, or having to digest anything, so it's focusing on pulling all the toxins from your body, and then all of a sudden, you throw something solid in there, and it's crazy. So, what I can say, the positive out of all this is, I was able to be, aware of the different habits I have, through this, as far as I eat a lot on the go. I work long hours to where I don't pay enough attention to my body. And that's not okay. I shouldn't neglect my body for the purpose of, making that dollar, basically, because of eventually, when you become in bad health, it costs money to get healthy again. So, it's kind of like just a vicious cycle. So, after cleansing, I'm definitely more aware of what I want to eat and what I don't. I know what things feel good and don't. Basically, when I do these cleanses, I've already hit a point where, I've already reached a point where, I'm not eating so great. When I say not eating great, I'm talking about really processed foods, fast foods. Not fast food, but foods that are fast. I tend to eat a lot. I drink a lot of coffee. I was eating a lot of sweets to keep me going, my long work hours, anything that was at work, I was eating, so, I'm a little bit more conscious about that. And then also, just how, I did. I felt really good that 4th and 5th day. So if I can continue, that kind of feeling where my body is, instead of focusing so much on the digestion of all these hard to digest foods, it was going to other places in my body. I was able to, I feel like, I definitely was, I was definitely detoxing. And I love that feeling. And today I was getting dressed and I was wearing leggings. I'm wearing leggings today, and I noticed like there's, weighing myself, I didn't lose so much weight, but I've lost inches. I've definitely lost inches in just these 5 days, and mainly in my midsection. I was starting to fear that I was starting to get love handles, and those are completely gone. I mean, I didn't have really big ones, but they were there, and so those are gone. I've lost definite weight in my midsection, and because I've been weighing myself and see that I haven't been losing it in pounds, I think, in a lot, and this is probably really gross, but I think the inches that I lost in my midsection were really just built up waste. And that's just disgusting. Because when I think of that, I think of one time I read that when Elvis died, during his autopsy, they had found like 50 pounds of rotted meat in his midsection. And that grossed me out. Ever since reading that, I think of that. So that's why I do these cleanses, because, that really just disgusts me. And that's why I think I'm going to continue doing this cleanse. I probably won't vlog about it. I'll probably do one final vlog when, just to update on how many days I did do and what the results were and how I feel. So that's about it. I really do think that some cleansing is better than no cleansing. People always tell me, friends that are thinking about doing this, they tell me, I don't know if I can do 10 days, I could probably only do 3. And I tell them to try it anyways, because, 10 days is ideal. That is ideal to really detox your body. But at the same time, if you do 3, then that's 3 days that you let your body rid itself of waste and gave it a break from digesting those hard to digest foods, such as, different solids like meat and, different things like that. And so, of course, 3 days is probably better than nothing. So, if you're ever interested on, what the effects were as far as digesting more than, what you saw here in this vlog, definitely check YouTube. There are thousands of people that do that on there, that have gone, 10 days plus. Some people have gone 40. It's not suggested for everybody. It really isn't. Especially if you haven't researched it. I tell you, I'll say it all over every time. Don't do anything that you haven't researched. And it does. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of discipline and determination to finish one of these cleanses. And if you're ever interested, my sister did a 40-day cleanse, which was crazy. My sister works around food. She's a chef, and she was able to accomplish 40 days. That is crazy, but she's very disciplined like that. I don't think I'd ever do 40 days, but definitely going to take this and just change things up about my eating after this cleanse. So thanks for coming along with this journey, and I'm sure I'll have other vlogs, because I realize that filming and vlogging is kind of fun. So stay tuned for other things, and my nose is itching. Stay tuned, and I will see y'all soon.